Hello everyone, welcome to Moscow, Russia. My name is Matthews from Zambia. If you are new, I would like to welcome you to my channel, and if you are a returning viewer, I appreciate that you always come back to my channel because your support is something that helps this channel to grow each and every day. You know, Moscow being a mega city, mega polis, you are going to find that it keeps on increasing each and every day. There are a lot of apartment complexes mushrooming around. Being a fan of real estate, especially, that I would also want to build such kind of an apartment complex where a lot of people can be in one place. So what are we checking out today? Today we are just checking out another magnificent apartment, stunning compound here in Moscow. I think from the center by metro it's about 30 minutes. So if you are renting an apartment in the apartment complex away from the center for about 30 minutes with metro, that means you are not far from the city. So that's what we are doing today. Well, this is the apartment complex that I am talking about. You can even see how it is looking, and especially the sidewalks that you are going to find. On your right there is a lake and there is a bridge that they are constructing there. Apart from that, you know, there are also other amenities or provisions that you are going to find. You are going to find that most of the apartment complexes, they are fit with different, you know, things, especially such kind of things. People are into sports. This is a basketball court where people can just be playing basketball, and you can even see those two guys playing basketball. And being a little bit far from the center, if I'm not mistaken, maybe this is a transformer for electricity, because this place, it should be self-sufficient. Yeah, and you can see building. Of course, when you are touring apartment complexes here in Russia, one other thing that you are going to find is just how cars are parked outside. Whenever I'm walking around Russia, you might just think that each and every person has got a car. Why? It's because of the credit system that they have, such that you can get a car on credit and you start paying little by little. Look. Of course, every time they are building an apartment complex, the first floor is for commercial purposes. You are going to find shops, you are going to find pharmacies, you are going to find different supermarkets if you want to buy something. And now the way they are designing these apartment complex, they are designing them in such a way that they have got, kindergarten for kids, they have got a school, they even have a clinic. Look, so big. If you are watching from Europe, if you are watching from Australia, North America, South America, Antarctica, Africa, drop a comment. You have got such kind of apartment complexes. I would like to hear from you. And other thing is, these apartment complexes, the way they are built, they are, marked with different addresses for convenience's sake. By the way, that building that you can see, that is a metro station, meaning in just 5 minutes walk, you are already in the metro. You don't need to get on a bus to go on a metro. You from your home direct, you are in the metro station. And definitely the benches where people sit. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, because buying water from water companies is quite expensive, but this one, it is quite cheap. You can even see 5 liters, 10 liters, 19 liters. I can't see the price. I think it should be, this one is much cheaper. Oh, here is the price, 50 rubles, 200, 100, and other things. Well, it's very quiet, very quiet. And another thing that you're going to find is cars parked outside. Yes, you know, I don't know about other places. You might find that when you park your car outside, you'll find that some of the parts of your car are not there, especially the wheels. But here they park everything outside. Why? It's because the security system is quite high, especially that they have got cameras everywhere. They've just got cameras everywhere. It is easy to catch a thief in this place. That's why in terms of safety, we can say it is also one of the safest places that you can ever visit. Yeah, coming from Zambia, I always feel good, I always feel inspired to see such kind of apartment complexes. And here you are going to find that there is, you know, business class, standard class, ordinary, depends with the amount of money that you have. You can buy at any price that you want, and mostly they buy with loans, yeah, with credit. Buying cash, unless if you're doing business. But if you're a normal worker, just working normal, you can't buy an apartment, you know, in this place for cash. As we go on, I'll tell you some of the prices that you can buy an apartment in this place. And let's just go to another place where I want to show you, and just look at the greenery, especially that it is summer. For the past few days it has been raining like no man's business, but now it is much better, very much better. So mostly that gate should have keys, or it's magnetic. For you to get inside, you have to have a magnet, or you have to have the keys. Wow, so nice. Could have missed one of the important things that I was talking about. Here there is a camera there, and this is a school, because all apartment complexes mostly they are, you know, built with schools. So this is a school, 547. This is what I was talking about. You can just say that everything is self-contained. Why? Because they don't want people to be moving very far to access schools. And one thing that I also noticed in this place is how Russians love petty animals. They prefer staying with a petty animal than staying with a person. It is something that I don't understand. If you also live in a country where you love pet animals more than people, I'm not saying that they love pet animals more than people, but to some extent I can say that, because you see a lot of people just walking with dogs around, and if you ask them who do you live with, they say that me and my dog. Me, if you ask me if I've got a dog and you ask me whom do I live with, I will just say alone. But here they will say I live with a dog, which is just quite interesting and, you know, surprising for me. And here they are constructing a bridge which is almost completed. It is almost. Yeah, I think it is going to be good, especially during, you know, night, and when the lights are just up. You can even see those lamps up. The warning here. Just going to have a lake view. Yeah, we are going to have a lake view from this point. This is just a typical Russian apartment complex that you're going to find. And I think down there is someone who is even fishing. Yeah, meaning there is fish down there. I think you can even enjoy the fresh air which is here. Yeah, all the way up to there. And before I even forget, I was checking some news, like Russia has got one of the biggest or largest apartment complex. Yeah, but if you get to think of China, probably China should have one of the largest in terms of size, because what any country can do, China can do it 5 times much better. What do you think about that? Drop a comment. Let's continue walking around. I hope this video is quite therapeutic and quite entertaining and informative at the same time, because this is the Russia that we rarely see. This is the Russia that we rarely hear about. And yeah, it's something that I could not see on TV before I came to this place. So for someone to get inside here, you need to have keys or access to this place. I will just show you how it is looking from here. I wouldn't want to get inside, but you can get a glimpse of how it is looking. Yeah. And during summertime, that's when you are going to see a lot of construction, a lot of renovation around apartment complexes or around the city. Why? Because of winter. Yeah, it is quite difficult for people to work, especially when it is cold. So always when they find time, because summer here only lasts for 3 months roughly, so that's why you're going to find that mostly they prefer doing their renovation during this time. And this is where you're going to find cars parked outside, just like this. Of course, advertisements as well, people advertising their business. This is mobile business. And in this apartment complex, you're going to find that thousands and thousands of people live in such a place. Why? Because it is able to accommodate a lot of people at once. I think this is also a very good initiative, whereby you can maximize on the land. Yeah, you have to maximize on the land. And I think it's still under construction, because when I take you to the other side, you can even see preparing for summer. All down there, they are just preparing for summer. And all the apartments mostly here, they are fitted with air cons. because people, they say that Russia is really cold. At the same time, if you come in summer, it is quite hot. So you are going to find that most of the apartment, they are fitted with air cons, because it is really hot. And if you are wondering, because people, they ask like, how much can you just spend to buy an apartment complex? Not an apartment complex, an apartment here in Russia. Well, it depends with your budget, it depends with the job that you do. But you're going to find that studio apartments, 1 room the apartment, 2 room the apartment, 3 bedroom the apartment, they go at different prices. But if you want to buy 1 room the apartment or studio apartment, the price at the moment now starts from 2 million, somewhere there, 2 million rubles. Just imagine 2 million rubles. So if you are a normal worker, you need to get credit. Then if we go to 2 apartment building, you are going to find that it goes up to maybe 3 to 4 million rubles. I think you can convert those amounts to dollars, and you are going to understand the cost of buying an apartment here in Russia. Oh, let's see what is on the other side here. Apart from having shops down here, yeah, this is the time that when people do renovation as well in apartments, changing design if you want. Oh, yeah, I don't know what they are making or what they are building on the other side. I will definitely show you what I'm talking about. Very clean, that's one thing. One of the things that I like, it's how clean the place is, especially just all the apartment complexes that I've visited or that I've reviewed here in Russia. You're going to notice they've got one thing in common: cleanliness, because they say that cleanliness is next to godliness. This is the fountain here. It has not yet started working, you know. There's water coming out, and look at that design, reflecting something. Yeah, probably there it is a little bit more expensive to buy an apartment. Wow, look at this. Looks so good. Here we've got the famous Pyaterochka, where you can find cheap things. But I think the prices of goods, they are just uniform in all the shops that you are going to visit. There is just a little difference. That's what I can say. And this one, the design is just different, especially it's quite yellow, and people sitting, enjoying the atmosphere at the same time. So this is how it is looking, and I like how big the balconies are, especially the windows. You're going to see that they are very big. If it is hot, you just open them up and you keep on enjoying life. I don't know what these things for, or maybe it's just for the sake of design. They have designed them in such a way that they look so good. Yeah, they just look so good for people to just sit. Another thing is the benches that you're going to find. You just sit, you enjoy your life as much as you want. Drop a comment. What do you think about this apartment complex? I would like to hear from you, and let me take you to where this apartment complex is ending. Yeah, but they are still constructing. It goes until the other side there. Wow, looks so nice. Aeroplane. I remember watching a Nigerian movie. I've just forgotten the name of that movie when we were young. I even forgot to mention that mostly in such kind of, apartment complexes, you are going to find underground car parks. Yeah, because most of them are going like outside parking cars. It is not enough. So that's why you see that they sometimes opt to build underground car parks, which is really quite inconveniencing for people who live in this place. Because, as you've seen, that there are so many cars outside. So to cushion that, thing, they just opt to build underground car parks, which is a good initiative as well. Let's get inside since this gate is open. Let's see how this place looks. This is the interior view. You look up, we come down, Then I also show you the other side. I think that most of the apartments here in Russia, the design is almost the same, as if it's only one person who designs this apartment. But the difference that I've noticed in this place is they are not that tall. You see, they are not tall compared to other apartment complexes that I've reviewed. Yeah, the buildings, you know, maybe just until 15th or until 20th floor, but others they go up to 30, others they go up to 50. Yeah, it's really a nice place to live in. I like how the wind is blowing. You just feel fresh, you know, when walking around, and you can even sit outside just enjoying life, you know. It doesn't even need to be a lot. On the other part of the world, yes, as I was talking about the prices, those are the prices mainly. Yeah, and there are thousands and thousands of people living in these apartment complexes, or in this apartment complex. You see, we start from there, we go up, then even on the other side there. So that building that you can see, it should be a school. The one that I showed you in the beginning is also a school, and even the other one is also a school. The design is so good. It is quite spacious. There is enough space for you to maneuver around. Hello, I'm good, and you? Yeah, so sometimes what I usually do is, when you are just walking around, you see different things, you meet different people, because it is what it is. And I enjoy making content. I enjoy vlogging around, showing you typical life here in Russia. Why? Because when I was in Zambia, I used to show you how people live, and now I'm in Russia, I'm showing you typical Russian life, how people live. And I always enjoy to walk around, and if the videos that I make, they are quite informative, what you can do is to subscribe, like, share, and of course, if you want to go an extra mile, what you can do is just to join the YouTube membership community, or buy the super thanks stickers, which will always help this channel to grow each and every day. Yeah, I think now we are coming to the end of this stunning, magnificent, you know, extravaganza. That's what I can say, because you are going to find business class, you are going to find standard class, you are going to find ordinary class in this apartment complex. Depends with your budget. And on the other side there, seems like they are still building. Let me show you. They are still building. Yeah, still under construction, meaning they are extending this apartment complex. There is an extension of this apartment complex. An extension is going on. I think it is even near the airport. You can see a lot of planes flying around this place. Another one. Disappear in the skies completely. Yep. Yeah, the construction is still going on. So I really appreciate that you always find time to watch my videos. What do you think about this apartment complex. I'll be doing review of apartment complexes from time to time, and I get a lot of questions. People, they ask, is it possible to find a hotel? Is it possible to, you know, to use, especially if you're coming from you know, Europe or maybe America or any other country? Here, because of sanctions, foreign cards, they don't work. So meaning you have to carry a lot of money with you so that you can come and exchange when you come to Russia. Yeah, that's my advice, because advice is always free. Thank you very much, I appreciate, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop your comment. What kind of videos would you like to see from Moscow? It was Matthews. Peace. Ciao, ciao.